Yes people, welcome back to another video. So in this week's episode I have got a monster of an e-bike to show you. It's basically a motorbike with pedals. Come and take a closer peek at this beast.
The Engwe X24 is a fat tyre off-roader and part of their X series e-bikes. The Engwe X series consists of three models, the X20, the X24 and the X26. Today I'm taking a look at the X24 and I want to give you my first impressions and initial thoughts on the bike itself. So straight out the box it was really simple to assemble. Add the front wheel, a few other bits and pieces and you are up and running in no time at all. The first thing that caught my attention was the unique design of the e-bike. Everything feels well built and solid. The frame is made from 6061 aluminium alloy. The X24 has triple suspension, huge motorbike style spring shocks at the rear which can be adjusted by rotating the central spring, a middle oil damper as well as huge forks at the front with two adjusters. This is my first time testing an e-bike with fat tyres and how cool do they look. So aggressive as well. It's a 24 inch by 4 inch wide chunky tyre with plenty of tread and grip. The gears are by Shimano. It's an 8-speed with a Tawny TX derailleur. Right, let's get down to interesting stuff. It has a 1200 watt peak high speed brushless motor with 70 newton meters of torque. It's capable of getting to 30 miles per hour on the throttle alone. And that's some achievement for a bike that weighs over 40 kilograms. And even with all that weight, it still claims to be able to achieve a 100 kilometre range on just electric mode and a 150 kilometre range on pedal assist mode. And that is down to its dual battery setup. Battery 1 is in the seat post. It is a 48 volt, 19.2 amp hour lithium ion battery, while battery 2 is in the frame and it's a 48 volt, 10 amp hour lithium ion battery. So we have got just short of 30 amp hours of power, which take approximately 8 hours to charge.
I honestly cannot get over how sick this bike is. So much power. Compared to what I'm used to anyway with the previous e-bikes that I've used. They've all been 250 watt maximum motor. This peaks out at 1200 watt with a 1000 watt continuous power. It's 30 miles per hour just on the throttle. Honestly, this thing is lethal, but great fun. I'm yet to try it in any off-road environment, like on some muddy tracks or whatever. I just haven't had a chance yet, but I'm looking forward to that. Although, to be fair, I better clear some room in garage before I start doing that, because I'm currently keeping this in my house, so I don't fancy getting it filthy yet. So my initial impressions are, it is absolutely brilliant. Proper quality bit of kit. It feels so robust. Like I said right at the beginning of this video, it literally feels like a motorbike, but with pedals. I'm pretty sure I'll have done more stats in the voiceover, but it weighs over 40 kg, and that'll be partially because of the dual batteries. If you split the frame in the middle, you can see the first battery running down the middle of the frame, and the second battery runs all the way down the seat post. So you lift the seat up, and that'll show you the battery. I didn't bring the key with me. What a tit. I didn't bring the key with me, so I can't unlock the battery to show you that one. But just looking around it, you can see how quality it looks. Not 100% sure what you do with that. I guess it is a second seat, but I don't know where you'd put your feet. But I'll be testing that out at some point. And the display as well. Absolutely brilliant. If you press the I, if you hold it down, it'll switch the modes. So you've got sport mode, eco mode and normal mode. So far I've literally only done 7.8 miles. And that's mainly been on the throttle. Well, more or less all been on the throttle. How bad boy are them tyres? 24 inch by 4 inch. Look at that, look at girth on that. What a baddie. Automatic lights as well, so when it gets dark, it's got a sensor, that'll turn on. You can change that in the settings as well. Hydraulic brakes as well, which is what you'd see on more premium bikes. Just the overall quality, it's there to see. And how smart does it look? So unique. Great riding position as well. I've not even adjusted seat yet, but that'll do that for me. Obviously it's got a nice kickstand, nice and chunky, which it needs to be to carry this big boy. So yeah, look, you'd get another person on back quite easily because you can actually ride it like that, probably. There you go, stop the throttle. Hey up, train. So yeah, this is literally just my first impressions of this bike. So far so good. I've literally only taken it out on my street for like 10 minutes, and that was when I first put it together. So when it arrives, it comes in a nice big box. It doesn't have the front wheel on. I think the headlight you need to screw on. Obviously the seat and that's not in, but straightforward, really simple. And they give you all the tools you need to put it together, as well as an instruction book if you're into reading them. I just try wing it and then worry when I don't know what I'm doing. So as I was saying earlier about the dual battery, it's currently on 69%, but only running on this battery alone inside the frame. To turn on the second battery, the seat post battery, you just press this button here and it'll light up green. There we are. And now the second battery's on. And now if I go up here, that is going to slowly increase until it gets to, well, it'll go to 100% because this battery's at 100%. If you run both batteries on from the start, then it'll just draw power from each battery. What I like to do, or well, I don't like to do because I've not done it yet, but what I am going to do is just keep running it on this battery and use this one as your backup. So you can keep that off, turn it on when you need. And that is actually a bigger battery than that one. Now this bike actually comes in 3 sizes. You've got the X20, which is 20-inch wheels. You've got the X24, which is 24-inch wheels. And you've got the X26, surprise, surprise, 26-inch wheels. The one I've got is the X24, which is bang down the middle, 24-inch. Good size, really.
Engwe has just launched a limited edition version of the X24 and X26. They feature a brand new ice colour scheme and production has been limited to 100 units. Check the link in the description.
So what do you think? Make sure you let me know in comments. Am I just asking for trouble riding around on a 1,200 watt bike? I don't know. Don't know what Rozzers will have to say about it. So if you are interested in this bike, I've put all the links and details that you'll need down in the description, and I'll pin it on the comments as well. So make sure you check it out. Watch some other review videos as well. I'm not the most technical guy when it comes to these e-bikes. I just set them up, jump on them, give them a bash, see what I think. And so far, I'm impressed. So that just about wraps it up from me. Tomorrow, I set off for my biggest hike so far. I'm actually away for 5 days. I'm getting the train at 6:41 in the morning. I am buzzing for that. That's why there's no video this week, camping-wise. Just got to do this banging review on this tank of a bike, this beast of a bike. Right, like the video, drop a comment, let me know what you think of this bike, let me know what you think of e-bikes in general. I know a lot of you guys came from when I did the Liverpool to Leeds following the canal video. So bit of e-bike content for you. Right, peace out, in a bit. How big does my fucking head look in this? I don't know why I did all this talk it a bit with helmet still on. What a tit.